You need to start being difficult with men. Never be a man's peace. You hear these men saying all the time, I'm just looking for a woman who can be my peace. I'm looking for a partner who, when I come home, it's just going to be, no drama, no nothing. Baby, they don't want that, okay? They think they want that. But let me tell you this, okay? The minute that you find yourself being a man's peace, you are preparing to be replaced, okay? Men do not value feminine partners who are giving them peace all the time. They value you when they respect you. And the only way they respect you is when you're challenging them. The only way they respect you is when you're holding them accountable, when you don't let them get away with anything. The only way that they respect you is when you are running a strict program. And when you are being a man's peace, what those kind of men who say that, what they really mean is that they're looking for a doormat. What they really mean is that they're looking for someone who doesn't hold them accountable. What they really mean is that they're looking for someone who's going to basically let them run the show. You don't want one of those types of men, okay? Those types of men who say that, red flag instantly, okay? Let me tell you this, okay? When you learn how to challenge men, when you learn how to be difficult, when you learn how to use your feminine energy to literally give him a run for his money, you will become addictive for him. They are attracted to challenges. They are attracted to things that they feel that they want to conquer. They are attracted to things that are difficult. The real men are. And by real men, I'm talking about masculine energy men. All right? How do I know this? I'm a gay man. Okay? I know men inside and out. Literally and figuratively. Okay? And I am a man. Don't let the glam fool you. I'm a man, honey. All right? And as I always say, I have nothing to gain from deceiving you or misleading you about men. Because I don't want you, okay? I'm on the same team as you. I want to educate you, okay? So get in here. Listen close, click like, click share, all right? Let's talk about this, all right? I've told you this before, but I have to reiterate this. There have been psychological studies that have been done that prove that men become more attracted to you and become more attached to you when they go through difficult things with you. This actually, I think, applies to women as well. Because if you think about it on a very extreme level, trauma bonding. When two people go through a shared trauma or a shared difficult experience, they tend to bond much closer. Now, that's an extreme example, and that's obviously not the most healthy example. But what I am telling you is this, is that when a man goes through difficulties with you, when he recognizes that you are a challenge, who still rewards him. We're going to touch on how you got to reward him too. All right. But when he recognizes that you're a challenge and you challenge him, he will chase you down. I want you to think about your own dating life and your own relationship experience. What man has ever treated you better because you were nice all the time? What man, let's talk about this for a second. What man has ever treated you incredible because you were his peace all the time? What man has ever committed to you because you don't hold him accountable? What man has ever put a ring on your finger because you don't call him out? But let's flip it on reverse. How many men, and I can speak from my own experience too, how many men have committed to you after you, I don't want to say give them an ultimatum, but after you let them know, hey, it's this or nothing? How many men have done that? How many men have literally locked it down and put a ring on your finger after you called them out and let them know that you don't want them anymore? I'm out. Baby, that man will break down to his knees. No, anything I got to do. Okay? When you are difficult with men, and by difficult, I'm not just saying be mean. I'm not saying, although sometimes you got to be mean. But I'm not saying just be difficult for the sake of being difficult. What I'm saying is have a boundary. Have a boundary. Okay? And hold your boundary. Stop being afraid that by telling a man no, he's going to leave. If he's the type to leave, then he needs to go get go get a stick of lipstick and go find his man, okay? Because men who are afraid of challenges are the kind of men who just need to go find something. Honey, he's the girl. Let's just call it out, okay? The reality is, I'm not telling you just to be difficult for the sake of being difficult. What I'm telling you is this. Decide what your boundaries are. Decide what you require. Some of y'all are single right now. This is a great time to decide what your boundaries are and decide what you require, because a lot of y'all make the mistake of y'all wait until you find a man, and then you want to start shaping boundaries, not about what you need, but about what you want him to do. Well, I need a man to call me this much. I need him to do this. I need him to do that. Is that really your boundary or your need? Or is that just what you're doing, what you're asking him to do because you recognize that he's not good at that? He doesn't call that much. Well, I need a man who can do this. I need a man that can do that. What I'm saying is design your boundaries. Design your boundaries now. Decide what is acceptable and what's not acceptable. Be clear about that. So that when you meet a man, you can communicate them very clearly. Let me tell you this right now. Honey, from date one, when you out with a man and he's a little too touchy-feely, move his hand. Oh, move his hand, baby. Move his hand. I don't like when people get too touchy-feely with me too close, too soon. Girl, I absolutely love it. I love affection, but girl, I'm not going to say that to him. Could you not, please? No, I'm not comfortable with that yet. I don't know you well enough yet. So am I the kind of dudes you looking for? Do you feel like I could be the kind of dude? I really think it's too soon to know. And you know, I'm enjoying spending time with you while I'm learning about you. Girl, don't give him nothing. These men be seeking your validation. They want you to give them the compliments. They want you to validate them. Girl, please. The women who do that don't never get a second date. Because he got what he came for, that little piece of validation. And now that's why he ain't texting you back and calling you back for 2 days, 3 days, because you giving him what he want. No. Make him work for it. Make him work for it. Be difficult. Be difficult. So what you looking for in a man? I don't know. I'll know it when I see it. Girl, you know exactly what you're looking for, but don't tell him that. I'll know when I see it. So how you know that? Like, so what are you attracted to about me? Like, you know, what stood out to me? I mean, I don't know. I'm still seeing. I'm still kind of feeling it out. What about you? Now some of y'all think, oh my God, MJ, if I do that, I'm going to scare him away. No, you're not. No, you not, baby. No, you not. Trust me when I tell you this. Unless that man is gay and really don't like women in the first place, it's not going to scare him away, girl. It's going to make him work harder. He going to be like, oh, for real? For real? So, you telling me you don't know what you like about me? Why is it so important for you to know that? Are you looking for some kind of validation right now? Call it out, girl. Are you looking for some kind of validation right now? Always say it with a smile and say it with a soft voice. It softens the blow. I'll know when I see it. All right, cool. And here's another way you can do it, right? When you talk to a man, he's trying to blow up his ego, like, yeah, and I do this for a living. I got this business, I got this car, whatever it is he's talking about that. Girl, don't react to nothing. Don't react to nothing. Don't react to nothing. Just be like, be unimpressed. Girl, don't give that man the piece of being impressed. You always be unimpressed. You just listen, you go. That's what's up. So what do you like doing in your free time? It seems like you're so focused on work. Like, what's your personality like outside of that? Girl, don't be impressed by nothing. You are not going to give him the peace and the validation of patting him on the back for money that he doesn't spend on you. Girl, who cares? Now, of course, in the back of our mind, we file it away back there. Don't we file it away just so we know what's going on? Don't give him nothing. Don't act impressed with anything. Wow. Is there anything else you do with your time? It seems like you just work a lot. Oh, wow. That's your car? Okay. So, what do you do, in your free time, though? Like, who are you outside of work? Like, what's your personality? Like, who are you? Girl. You are not here to be his peace. No, you're not. You are here to exude feminine energy. You are here to be magnetic. You are here to rope him in to the very dynamic that he absolutely craves. They love a dynamic of them chasing you. That's why they are absolutely repulsed by women and feminine energy men that chase them. It goes against the laws of nature. When your feminine behind is sitting up here chasing him, when your feminine behind is sitting up here, oh, wow, that's amazing. I love this. I love that. You're so handsome. You're so this. You're so that. That is so masculine of you. Dishing out all the compliments. Girl, please. That's his job. When he tells you look so beautiful today, don't say you too. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So where are we going? Girl, you want to always leave a piece of him like a little frustrated. Just a tinge. Just a tinge. I'm telling you this right now. And I'm telling you now, some men gonna get in here and be like, I don't like that. If a woman ever did that to me, I'm gonna stop calling her back. And those are not the kind of men that we want, is it, girls? No disrespect to those men. Okay? If you want true blue masculine energy, you want a hunter, you want a protector. This is how you identify that type of energy. This is how you bring up that type of energy. Because some men have that deep down inside of them, but that energy has been so neutered within them because they've been dealing with so many masculine women that pursue them, that chase them, that are their peace, that they don't get the opportunity to bring it out. And that's why it stands out when you behave like this, honey. All right? Honey, let me tell you this, okay? I remember one time there was this guy, right? And I learned this a long time ago, and I got many stories for it, but I remember him specifically. This particular guy, he liked me, right? And I gave him my number. I seen him out and about a couple of times. So I finally, when he asked for my number, I gave it to him, right? He would text me. He would call occasionally. He never had nothing to say. He'd say, hey, what's up? How was your day? Hey, what's up? How was your day? I got tired of that stuff, okay? I have a business. I have a life. I have all these things happening in my world. And beyond that, I know how men treat me. Why would I accept this from you? This is not going to work for me. So what I did, because I'm not here to be any man's peace, never have been, and it's worked out quite well for me, was one day when he texted me some good morning, how you doing, text, did you sleep well, whatever it was that he did, this morning text that he would always do. I ignored him for 2 days. And within those 2 days, he texted me again. He was like, hey, did you get my message? Everything okay? He, I think, dropped me a DM. Haven't heard from you. Is everything okay? I responded to nothing. 2 days later, what I said was, hey, I'm really more attracted to men who engage me in deeper conversations and invite me out. I'm not really looking for a pen pal. Hold on. I'm really more attracted to men who engage me in conversation and invite me out. I'm not really looking for a pen pal. Now, see, when I was a young chick, a young broad, okay, a baby gay, oh, honey, I don't think I would have been secure enough to do that. I would have been so scared of, oh, my God, I'm going to push him away. I'm going to push him away. Oh, God, he's not going to like that. He's never going to call me again. Girl, what did I have to lose? I had nothing to lose. Men are like the bus. There's always a new one. That doesn't mean that we need to undervalue them or treat them disposable, but there's always a new man, honey. And if you don't like the way a man's treating you, or you don't like what you're getting from him, or you desire more, why wouldn't you call that out? So you telling me you're just going to sit here and hope that he changes? No, call it out. Put it right in his face. You don't have to be gentle about it. Put it right in his face in the most feminine way. The way that you protect against coming across as too harsh is always covering everything in femininity. It's all about femininity. I'm really more attracted to men who, engage me more in conversation and invite me out. Feminine, soft. But honey, I know I put that man in a frenzy. Honey, I know I put that man in a frenzy. I can tell by his reaction. What you mean by that? I mean, what you mean by that? Huh? Like I'm confused. What you mean? When they do the what you mean? Stay quiet. Do not defend what you just said. Honey, you are a feminine goddess. You do not defend. You don't complain and you don't explain. You simply just state what you need. Okay? What you mean? What you mean? Was your speaker not on? Did you not hear me? No, I mean, I heard you. Mm-hmm. So what's that supposed to mean? I look forward to you inviting me out so we can have some real conversation. But I think we kind of, are at our full. We're kind of full. on doing these, daily texts. I'm ready for more. I'm ready for a man who can offer me more. So, I'm looking forward to spending time with you. I'm looking forward to you inviting me out. So just let me know when works for you. All right, I have to go. I got to get back to work. I got to get back to so-and-so. I got to get back to this. And then get off the phone and let him sit in it. Let him soak in it. Let him think about it. Girl, I don't care if he tosses and turns at night. I don't care if he got to go to the gym and bench press to get all that attention. I don't care what he got to do. I'm not here to be your piece. I'm here to demand what I respect. Girl, you're not here to be his piece. You're here to give him a standard so he can rise to it. Men love that. Men love rising to a standard. They only value what they have to rise to, what they have to work for. Why are you being easy? You give him nothing to work for, and therefore he can't be proud of accomplishing anything with you because you're giving him nothing to accomplish. Raise the bar. Don't worry about coming across as harsh. Be feminine. Be soft. And the way you're feminine and soft is you notice what I didn't do. I didn't say, when you call me every day or you text me every day, and all you say, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All you do is, I didn't make it about him. I made it about me. I said, I'm really more attracted to men who make conversation with me and invite me out to do things. However I stated it, I said what I'm looking for. It was nothing about him. Now, he can infer that he ain't doing it, and therefore, the obvious question comes, well, are you attracted to me? Well, obviously, I'm just telling you, it's not about it. Listen, I think you're a very handsome guy, but I'm just telling you what I'm personally attracted to. Looks are not enough. I'm attracted to men who make conversation with me, who are curious about me, who ask me questions about my life, but more than that, who value quality time with me and invite me out regularly. That's just what I'm attracted to. It is what it is. It is what it is. What you think he gonna do? If he's immature and lacks masculinity, he'll say, well, all right, then cool. Click, get off the phone, whatever it is. You won't hear from him. You'll hear from him soon, but he'll kind of go away for a little bit. He got to lick his little paws. You don't want him. If he's a real man, let me tell you what he's going to do. Yeah, I hear you. He may even make a little excuse. I hear you. I just been busy, and it's been going on, that's been going on. But I want to go out too. Like, if you're trying to do that, just we can blah 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 blah. Yeah. We can. Yeah. What you trying to do? You free on Saturdays? Stay calm. Stay calm. I need you to stay calm, because when you see that these things that I'm teaching you work, I don't need you to get beside yourself. You say you need to make a book with all these instructions we need to follow. Well, one of my books already gives you some of these instructions, but I agree we could do another, right? Click the link that's directly above or below this video, or the link on my Instagram profile so you can check it out. All right? But no, you act calm. Never act impressed by anything that a man does. Never. You don't give him that gratification. He should always be working. Always be working to get more of your affection, to get more of your attention, to get more of your time. I'm not saying don't ever give him validation, but I'm saying validation should only be given when it's well earned. You see where I'm going with that? Another way that you never be a man's piece is when he does something that's clearly out of line that you don't like. For example, okay? One of the things y'all talk to me about a lot is, hey, I went out with this guy. We had a really good time. Maybe other things happened. You know what I mean? And I didn't hear from him for 3 days after, 4 days after, whatever. Let me tell you this. Men are not stupid. After you've had a really amazing time with a guy, in whatever respect amazing time is, and then he doesn't call you for days, girl, that is the ultimate of selfish and inconsiderate of your feelings. You are vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was just a date. You get where I'm going with that? So if he does that, girl, you are not going to be his peace. His peace? His peace? Is he worried about your peace while he's leaving you hanging, wondering what he feels about you? No, he's not, darling. Of course not. A man is not here to be your peace. He's here to get what he wants. So what you have to do under that circumstance, if it happens, or any circumstance where he doesn't do what you want and it's like hurtful. Like I told you yesterday, you need to ignore him and treat him let him know what silence feels like for a little bit. I'm not talking for a day or two. And don't tell me that. I'm not going to talk to you for a day or two. I'm not going to talk to you for a day or two. Please. You never warn. You dish consequences and then you explain later. You just are unavailable when he tries to reach you. A day, 2 days, whatever the time frame is needs to be based on your current pattern. Right? You need to, because if you don't talk to him but once a week anyway, then waiting a week don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But whenever it is, when you finally do talk to him, hey, how you doing? You good? Because he's going to try to brush over like nothing happened. Hey, yeah, I've been busy. How you doing? You good? No, we don't do that. I'm really good. I'm just not sure if I'm not sure if this is going to work for me at this time. I'm not sure if we're a fit for each other. What you mean? What you mean you're not sure if we're a fit for each other? I mean, I don't know. The kind of men that I'm attracted to generally, they don't go so long without reaching out. They're just, it's just not my thing. So this probably just isn't going to work for me. I don't think this will work for me. Are you lying? Because it's not going to work for you. Are you lying? No. So no, this probably wouldn't work for me. I don't think we're probably a good fit for each other. I mean, what you mean? I was just busy. I had this going on. I had that going on. Stay calm. Stay quiet. And I da-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't know that it would work for me. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I'm just more attracted to men who generally, even if they're busy, they send a message just to kind of give me a heads up or something, And given, what happened the other day with how we connected and everything like that, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not, I don't know. That doesn't really work for me. No, but that's not my norm. Like, I can da-da-da-da-da-da. Let him talk. When he starts to explain and he's damn near pandering to you, like, no, but I'm not really like that. I don't know that. Stay calm. The worst thing you can ever do is interrupt a man when he's trying to sell himself on how sorry he is. Let him talk. Stay calm. Straight face, but you're listening. Unreadable, darling. So, I mean, is it cool? Like, can we plan another date? I was really prepared for a different type of conversation today. Because, like I said, I just kind of had decided for me that this probably wasn't going to work. Because I just didn't like the way it made me feel when you did that. Let me take a day or two just to kind of think for a little while. I'm not going to leave you hanging. But let me just take a day or two to think. Just because, I didn't like the way I felt this past week when I was waiting on you. I didn't really like that. So let me take a day or two to think about it. Okay? And we try to give you that kiss. It's a hug. Cheek to cheek. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Girl, we're not here to be his peace. That man need to squirm a little bit. Because let me tell you this. Positive reinforcement is a great tool for teaching anyone how to treat you. But you know what's also a very effective tool? You don't want to have to use it all the time, but when you need to, it doesn't hurt to use it. It's letting people feel the weight of the consequences of their choices. Let them feel what it feels like to experience the consequences of their choices. Over the next 2 or 3 days, when he's sitting up here thinking about you, wondering why you haven't texted yet, wondering are you still mad at him, wondering when you do finally reach out to him, are you going to be okay? Are you going to still want him or not? Listen, it's not manipulation. It's letting people feel the consequence of their choices. It's letting him feel the weight of it. So that if you do decide to say, when you call him up and be like, okay, I've thought about it. I really appreciate your acknowledgement, you taking responsibility. And yeah, so So what next? When do we see each other? That way, from then forward, he's going to act right. He's not going to make that mistake again. Will he make mistakes? Sure. Will you make mistakes? Sure, but it won't be that one. Because he doesn't want to go through that again. And to the people out here who say, oh, that's just manipulation. That's just manipulation. If you're a parent, talk to me about this for a second. When your child, whether it's a small child, teenager, whatever it may be, does something and you dish out a consequence, is the consequence really just about making them feel bad for what they did? Or is the consequence about making them experience the pain of the consequence so that if they consider doing that thing again or something like that, that they won't do it again, not that they won't do it again because they don't want to experience the pain of that consequence again. Allowing someone to experience pain, especially a man, for his poor choices is not manipulation. It is a tool that we all learn with. Pain is a powerful tool for learning. And when you deny someone the opportunity to experience the pain of their poor choices, you are inviting them to make those same poor choices again. That's why I say never be a man's peace. He should know you are challenging. When he thinks of you and he thinks about the idea of hurting you, disappointing you, he should have a chill run down his spine because he knows that if he does that, he will be so choked off from your affection, from your validation, from your goodness. You know what I mean? He should think about all of that. And that's why he won't do it. I think some of the best husbands out there have really strict wives. And it's not the fact that she's strict that makes him a good husband. It's the fact that he understands that consequences from her are something that he never wants to experience. Now, what's the flip side of this? Because I talked to you about the fact that you still have to give him, pleasure. You have to, by pleasure, I mean, you have to give him validation. You have to make him feel good when he's doing the right things. So what I believe in is when he's doing the right things and he's earned your validation, when he's earned your support, when he's earned those things, pour it on heavy. He should feel like he is walking on air, like he is the king of the universe whenever he does things that truly are amazing. You need to literally make him feel like he can do no wrong. Like, oh my God, you're so amazing. Oh my God, I appreciate you so much. Blah, 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 blah. You don't do that in the beginning, right? Because remember, you can't be acting too impressed with him in the beginning. But once y'all are actually moving forward, girl, make him feel good. Make him feel amazing when he's doing right. But when he's not, there should be such a sharp contrast. It should literally jolt him. It should be like he's dealing with another human being. Now, do not step out of character. Because some of y'all are going to take this as, oh, so that means I should go off on him. I never said that. Did I say that? No, I didn't say that. Get out of your masculine energy. I'm saying operate in your feminine energy. I have had the best experiences with men once I learned to lean into my feminine energy. Once I learned to lean into my feminine energy, baby, it got so much better. I do not complain and I do not explain. I simply disclose, this is what I need. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. I really, really, really am attracted to men who blah, 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 blah. I'm really more attracted to having experiences like this. No, I don't know if we're a fit for each other. What you mean? I don't know. It's nothing against you. Just kind of your way of doing things just doesn't work for me. I'm really more attracted to men who are a bit more consistent with communication. It doesn't take that long just to maybe send a 2-minute text message. Let me tell you this. Unless that man never wanted you in the first place, he going to jump in. No. It's cool. Do not be a man's peace. Be his accountability. Okay? Be his challenge. be the person who uplifts him, but also be the person who sets boundaries and enforces them. If you like this message, go ahead and click like and click share. And remember, you can get my best-selling book. It's at the link that's directly above or below this video, or the link that's on all of my social media platforms. Just search my name on Amazon, MJ Harris. You'll see it. It's my book. It's called Get Out of Your Own Way, A Guide to Letting Go of the Things That's Holding You Back. All right, y'all. I'll be back on soon. Bye, y'all.